Hello everyone and welcome back to SpartanGaming Plays the House of Tesla. So last video we came inside his house. For some reason we went through the back, not through the front door. And he has an elaborate lock on his front door so he can't get outside. You know what's weird about this chapter is, our main goal is to go through the front door, right? We could just go through the back and just go all the way around. Like there was no fence. So it's such a weird, pointless like door. It serves as a way obviously for the story for us to get out, but we could have just gone round, you know. It's just weird. That's the whole point of this game, is weird. Like half of it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, we're heading into this room. For some reason he has a child's playroom. I'm pretty sure Tesla has no kids. Oh god, he just walked through the door and he's already written 3 pages worth of crap. Like, who cares about all this shit? I mean, I don't. Who cares? So yeah, why does he have a room full of kids' toys? Weird. It's very weird. This game is eerily quiet. Expecting like a ghost child to just start fucking hunting me. Anyway. The only puzzle we can do is this one right here. It's obvious what you need to do here. You can only move these two because there's pins blocking these ones. And we need to make one of these shapes. I think there's only one we can make is... it has to be either be the bottom one or the top. It can't be the top one. Or could it? Let's see. Could be the top one actually. So that's fine. It'll be... Oh, it can't be the top one because that's different. It's this one down here then. So it's that one. And probably that one. There we go. No. There you go. You know, this room gave me nothing but a pain in the arse. Where it is. This puzzle here is absolutely stupid. I hate it because I don't understand it. Like, I do now because I had to cheat. But like, I don't know what he wants me to do. It's like, there's a fish here and it's pointing to this like orange triangle, which obviously represents these fishes up here. You know? And I was like, okay, so I've got to make a triangle. And so I've got to make a triangle, like a fish, triangle out of this. And I was like, okay, why are these, you know, why are these like a darker color? So maybe if I put everything on these, it would solve it. You know, and I was like, okay, that was easy. And then what happened? I was like, what? So and then I had to cheat because I didn't understand what you wanted me to do. And you need to make, yeah, you need to make a fish using triangles. Sounds easy. I mean, it is obviously now I'm thinking about it. But when I did it, I was like, there's no context to some of these puzzles. Like, there's no obvious solution. There's no. That's what, so this game is severely lacking in just a bit of more information. You know, just a tiny bit of information. Instead of just throwing a puzzle at you and expecting you to solve it, it's just like some people's brains don't work like that. Mine doesn't work like that. I need a bit of a... I need somebody to guide the spoon to my mouth. Not put it in my mouth, but just guide it there, you know? Tease me a little bit. But, you know, instead it's just like, no. I'm not holding the spoon for you. You can figure it out yourself. There's another puzzle in this area that is just absolutely... I didn't understand it at all. Like, there was no... I mean, we'll get to it in a second. It's something to do with birds, I remember. So, you need to not use that. This has to be a square. And that's the tail. So these need to be either side here. Because apparently that's the fish. Yeah, fish. one triangle. Again, I was like, where the hell does this triangle go? You know, I looked around the room. You know, it's like, you look on the triangle and there's nothing to say that it will connect anywhere, right? It goes right here. In this spot right here. Because of reasons. And it makes no noise. It's ghosts. Like, there's nothing on the back of that triangle to suggest it would slot in anywhere. So it's just, some of these puzzles are just like, what does it want me to do? Like, it just makes it feel stupid. And then this one, you need to fill up these blanks because of reasons. I can't tell you how I got to this point in the game and I was just sick of it. I was sick of needing to use hints all the time because I'm too stupid. So this one unlocked, so I can move it around. It's meaning that it would be this one at the top now. So that's to this tip. That's that one. That one's fine. So this one needs to be one of these, and this one needs to be probably this one. That one. Okay, that's that one. See, I kind of understood the logic between on this one more than anything else, which is so stupid. Like, there's no like you basically you have to pick things that are sort of similar, in a way. Like, I think it's the dolly and this what's it called? A nutcracker is similar. Made out of wood, so a wooden horse and stuff like that. And some of them really make no sense. So what would a horse be? It's not a sled. So maybe these skis? No. Okay, what about... Okay, not that one. Apparently a wooden horse goes with dominoes. Weird. I'm guessing that's sports. Sled goes with anchor. Anchor goes with lighthouse. Lighthouse with fish. Shell. Watering can and that, and you dig seeds for trees. I don't think it really matters there. Yeah, there's a specific logic behind that. I assume that's what I understand. It has to be something that is similar, not material wise, but item wise, like fishes and water and stuff. But I could be just absolutely telling porcupines. Who knows? That needs to be there, and maybe that one, and that one. And again, this one is really confusing as well, because there's no blue. Why is there a blue line there when there's no blue here in any of these shapes? So from what I remember, right, I think the blue one is just random. I don't think it matters. You just have to. I normally just force it. So I think what you need to do is pick the a yellow encompasses these ones here and these ones, and I think you have to pick the one that's the shape that's the most common. So it will be triangle. There's 3 triangles, and then on here it's triangle is these lines. So you just put it to the lines. Red one is the diamonds, and the diamonds is the swirl. And then this one, I don't think it really matters. But that kind of makes sense. But again, you really just like there's no way to tell if you got it right or not until you actually solve it. So yeah, so logic in some of these puzzles is just mind-boggling.
Among mankind's strongest impulses shared with all of to the other animals is the drive to procreate. Yeah, it is. Pass on those genes. Metal beak. Which goes in this owl here. That owl. That creepy looks with no beak. This puzzle's not difficult. It's quite confusing. You think red lights must go on red rats, but I'm pretty sure it goes on the blue rats. So the light that's here is fixed. So whatever this is on has to be on that. Is that if you look, the only one it can go on is that, and then you just have to figure out these ones. There's only one way it can go. It's not too difficult. Yeah, these birds up here, they could fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them all. They're stupid. The puzzles on these make no sense at all. Like, it's absolutely... make no sense. They make no sense. So, let's start with the one that makes no sense first, shall we? So, cog puzzles. Cog puzzles are easy. But there's no, like... These cogs don't turn anything. You just have to set them in where the game wants them to be. And it's basically trial and error. It's not difficult. They just have to, like, sort of align. And I remember them... I was like... I think when I did this, I just chucked them all into this and I've passed it straight away. And I was like, what was the... what did it want me to do? That's there. There. See? Doesn't turn anything. So like this again, this is just stupid. Like I know the solution because I had to cheat again with this one because I didn't understand what it obviously you need to get these in the right order, but like it's just there's so many different combinations that you lose the will to live. I mean, I lost the will to live a long time ago. I think the older I've got, the less patience I've had. Some of these puzzles, I just hate them. It's like you've got to the point now in the game where you just want it to be over. And instead the game's decided to throw some really hard puzzles. This puzzle right here, I have absolutely no idea what the solution was for it. Even the hints just showed you what the solution was. And apparently you have to arrange these in a way that it's mimicking the strand. Like these feathers are 3 in a line, so you have to get them 3 in a line. Because that makes obvious sense. And then you have to, you just recreate the symbol. That's all you need to do. But there was no way to tell that was what the game wanted you to do. Yeah, I just didn't get it. I think it's on my end, that is, but I think it's more user error than game error. But I know that needs to be that, and then this one needs to be behind it. So if I move this there and then move that, there we go. Long feather. Yeah, those birds can go to hell. I hate all those puzzles. They're all just shite. They're not interesting. They're not fun. Once you've done them, you just think, oh, thank God for that. It's finished. You know, I like doing puzzles and I feel a sense of accomplishment. And these, I feel absolutely no confidence. Like, I felt nothing for these except hate. Creepy. Fuck, I have this phobia of owls. They scare the shit out of me. I don't know why. Weird, isn't it? So, I know that needs to be around about there. And this one has to be on the
on the blue rats, on the red rats. So those ones are fine. Those ones go there. Like that. There you go. Like the only the good puzzle in this game is this is the next one. Is this little like puppet theater. I kind of like this. It's very interesting. So you just have to pick the right icons. So you need to put this fire out. You need to do a ladder because you've got to climb up to the roof, and then a bucket of water. Now, this old man makes... you need to use this. I think it's a tablet or something. Or maybe it's a biscuit. Or some bread. I thought it was like one of those stone tablets. And his cane. Now look at it. It kind of looks like a really massive piece of bread. It's the hay first. Then it's the apple. Okay. Save the princess. Get out of here, you son of a bitch. That's what the king would have said. Then you have to move him up and down. It's very, like, you can't just spam it. It takes a while for the game to register you've actually clicked it. Now, as I said, every one of these, like, individual rooms has a really, really bad puzzle. And this is this room's. Those birds are just annoying. The owl's not bad. I like this puppet theater. This box is just stupid and pointless. It feels absolutely pointless. This here is... dog shit. Like, would this be this would be this chapter's shittest puzzle for me personally. You have to set off the fire alarm. The fire engine has to get all the way down to this burning house here. Each time, and to do that you need to set these cars. And as you can see, the cars have a square on it and a number. This one has a barrier, which means that this barrier opens here. So obviously when it comes down, it has to be open, or it'll crash and kill us all. So you have to set each how would I say it? Each car represents a move, but I'd say every time a move goes by, the track in the middle moves, and you have to make it so that the track is in the right place at the right time. Otherwise, if there's no road connecting it, it will just end up resetting. But it resets individually, and it takes so fucking long. Like, these types of puzzles, they don't need, like, it should just reset completely instead of going, like, I'll show you what happens when you do it wrong. This is how frustrating this is. So you basically, you pick your cars, you're like, okay, I'll try this. Put 4 there. Maybe I'll pick up 4 there as well. Why not? And then the game runs. That one was alright. Okay. Yeah, just like every time. You can get all the way to 3, or get all the way to 4, and then it will do that every single thing. It will go back. It basically, he redoes its steps over and over until it gets back to 0, and it's just, to me, I don't have a lot of fucking patience for shit like that. It doesn't need to exist. Like, it should just wipe the game, and then it should just reset it without needing to go back to tell you, oh, look, you've made a mistake. Let's go back to the beginning. It's like, oh, yeah, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, okay. I'll just stand here for 5 minutes while you reset yourself. Man, I really don't have any patience, do I? Luckily, I remember the solution for this because it's annoying, and I always remember the annoying stuff. So, it's right one. As you can see, this is number one. So whatever this is, this will go for. But another thing is, this like track, you don't know how far it's going to move a turn. It's like you'd think like a one turn to the right would then move this to this. So instead of it being straight, it goes for like a curve, but it doesn't. It will like move a bit, and then it will be nothing there. Or it's just weird. I don't. It's one of those things where you don't care. You know, you just want it to be over. So it should go right once. Oh, it didn't even go right once. It just went tiny a little bit. Yeah, I don't know how it sets as one move or two. I don't know. Okay, so a wooden flame goes in here. And we're off to save the princess. I mean, somebody's got to. Like, this isn't too difficult. There's an achievement for going up here, I think, and pissing off the dragon. Which I've never done, and I really don't want to. You basically, you have to guide Mr. Jester all the way to here. This, next to the princess's cage, is a pressure switch. And he has to land on top of it to free the princess. So this like, square here needs to be... He needs to jump here, then he falls down. So that has to be there. Let's see. So he needs to be... I think he needs to come down, and then he needs to go up again. So he needs to be... If I move... Oh no, I need to move this here. So he drops. Moving to the right. Then I need to move this one up here. To there. So he can move across. And then I need to move him across again because I need to be like that. And that's the princess out. Now the princess needs to get to this cave. So from what I remember, you need to send the princess... I think the stairs need to be in the middle and this needs to be there. Like, she can't land on this because she won't fall down. She'll just be like, I don't want to go there. So it needs to be like that. That can be there. It doesn't really matter. But I think she needs to be in the middle. So she needs to be like this. Yeah, so she needs to be on this square here. So I need to move... Move these over for a sec. Move her over there. And she needs to be... Oh no, she can't go up, can she? No, she needs to... She's on that one. Yeah, then I can move that like that. Go up the ladder. There you go. So she needs to be over here, so it needs to be this one. Like that. Okay, so it's this one here, that. Like that. It's not too difficult. It's just trying to figure out the correct route. But again, you don't have to reset that, so that's cool. I don't think you can win this. I think it automatically, like it knocks you off. It speeds up really fast. Yeah, you can't. Again, it doesn't register you pressing the button, even though you pressed it. So poor Jester saved the princess and she left him behind. What an asshole. I think this is just in order. Druid, axe, and then pig. And we get the key. The Jester Puppet key. That's one of 3 keys we need for the door. As you can see, 3 keys. And then with this, you just have to cover the symbols up with this. You can move these around. Each time you lock a key, another ring opens, and another one of these segments drop down. You basically you just have to cover up what it says here, so it looks like it's this. As you can see, you basically you just cover up the symbols at the top with the circles in these segments, and you should, for some reason, open that door, which is into the kitchen. But we'll do the kitchen in the next video, because the kitchen's not too difficult, even though I read that a lot of people struggle with it, which I didn't see why. But again, each in their own, I guess. But yeah, we'll end the video here. There's basically there's 3 rooms. There's this kiddie room, there's the kitchen, and then there's a room upstairs. The kitchen and the room upstairs don't take too long to do, so I might do them in one video. But the kids one is probably the longer one, because of the because of how frustrating some of the puzzles are. But yeah, we'll continue that in the next video, peeps. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.